It seems like you're doing more than just recruiting. Tell us what all you're doing right now.
Yeah, so I was approached with the opportunity to be promoted to the offensive graduate assistant position. So, I'm taking that and running with it, trying to learn as much as I can, trying to be a sponge, just provide for the guys and just be there for them. And then I'm just trying to learn right now, transition from being a player to coach.
What's it like beginning your coaching career?
Yeah, it's nice because I played here. I care about this place, love this place. And it's the same offensive scheme pretty much for the most part. So I played in this system. I played with these fundamentals, these techniques. So I know what it's like to play in the offense. So I feel like that's pretty valuable for me to be able to then portray it to players now.
You're coaching guys that are only like 3 years younger than you. I mean, is that an interesting dynamic? How's that been for you so far?
It is, yeah. Especially me just playing with these guys last year. I just got to handle myself as a coach now. I got to know that I'm not a player, and just got to handle myself as Coach King does.
Has it always been your goal to coach, or this kind of pop up, or what's your kind of goal and desire for coaching?
It has been, yeah. I've been around this game for a long time, played it for a long time, and I don't know anything else. It's what I know. It's what I love, and I just want to give back to the game what it's given to me. So that's really what it comes down to.
Is there anything that maybe surprised you jumping from player to coach that you weren't expecting about their day-to-day now?
Yeah, I don't know if it was so much of a surprise because I knew it was coming, but just the time commitment and how much preparation and time goes into it. It's a lot as a player, but it's even more as a coach. So, it's really just taking that responsibility with it and making sure that you can help get the guys ready.
I know it's early, but what are your duties as offensive GA exactly? What will you be doing?
Yeah, helping Coach Keen with anything he needs, whether that's on the field or in the office with preparation before practice. Helping him do that, tagging film, making cut-ups for offensive line meetings, and helping out individual in practice and getting the scout team ready, getting the looks right, and stuff like that along those lines.
Did you consider, maybe going out for pro day, putting your name in the NFL draft?
Yeah, going into my last year, I considered it, and it's something that I always wanted to do. It's something I always worked towards. But towards the end of the year, my body was catching up with me. 6 years of college football was catching up with me. So, it was time for me to be done, and just step into this next phase of my career, of my career in football. It's been super exciting.
We heard from Ben Dooley a couple weeks ago that it's been really competitive on the O-line and a good atmosphere for that. Is there anybody you've been seeing who's been standing out fighting for jobs?
Yeah, I think the whole group right now is just trying to compete and just trying to get better every single day and hone in on those fundamentals and techniques that we preach about. Specifically, guys, I think Jason Steele's really stepping up. I think for a young guy coming in a semester early, he's doing a really nice job with playing center, taking charge of the offensive line, just leading those guys out there and getting everybody on the same page.
Is he kind of the center one as we sit right now on spring? If there was a depth chart, Steele's the starting center?
Questions as far as that, I don't want to say, so if you have a question like that, I would direct it towards Coach Keen or somebody like that,
What did you think last year about Cage Casey coming in?
Cage Casey, yeah, it's another young guy, has a whole lot of potential. Came in, played some ball for us, which was awesome to see. Helped him grow up a little bit, but he still maintained that redshirt year, which is awesome. So it was a really good thing for him just to get in, get the reps, see what it's like to play in a live game. So that way in the upcoming years, it's easier transition for him.
You've played some.
Him and JJ Tala too. I mean, just like it's pretty rare for along the O-line, right, to get in there and get start or get significant snaps.
JJ.
No, it was the O-lineman that started in the New Mexico game.
Roger.
Sorry.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah.
But just it's pretty rare for O-line young guys as true freshmen to get in there and play a lot like they did. What is that? What did you see from that? What does that say for their future?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it was a really good experience for him to get in there his true freshman year and start a game. Similar deal to Cage. It was awesome for him just to get in there and get used to the live game speed, seeing how much different it is from practice to a game. I think that it'll pay dividends for him in the long run, getting this action early on.
You've played some center in your career. We keep hearing one of the biggest differences in this offense is how much is on the center pre-snap. How much responsibility that comes with that position? How much weight do you feel on your shoulders when you're playing that position?
Yeah, it's a whole lot of responsibility. In the last couple of years, we relied on the quarterback to get us on the same page. And with that responsibility on the center now, it just really puts more responsibility on the group as a whole. You find more pride in doing it just because you know that it is your responsibility. So, it's more weight on your shoulders for sure, but I think we'll do great with it.
Tim Keen said it was mind-blowing to think about a freshman coming in here starting at center. I mean, Think about back when you were 17, 18 years old. Could you have handled that responsibility in that much?
No, not at all. You know, I came in early just like Jason did, and I was thrown right in the fire with the twos. And I was doing a lot worse my true freshman year than Jason was. That's without a doubt, for sure.
Don't feel bad. Tim said he got kicked out of practice his first springs.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got kicked out of the practice, but I'm sure I got pretty close. Yeah.